Oh man, I'm so hungry for Chocho trips now.
I'm sorry, did you
I hope
cough?
there'll be plenty at the net store.
No, I'm sorry, did you cough? You're not allowed to cough and, like, get sick while we're playing Boxcar Children. Welcome back to Life is Strange 2. Last time, we basically got started. I have been having so much fun exploring everything in this room, in this house. We learned about Sean and a bit about his relationships with other people. It's been so much fun. I am so eager to see how the rest of this develops.
If I take 5 to practice my drawing.
Yeah.
I should take a good look at the subject before drawing.
We can choose what we draw. I don't know what I'm choosing to draw.
Time to take the pen, dude.
Oh, so we just like move in and out with the drawing?
Damn. Foreshortening is a bitch.
I guess I expected to like hold a button rather than just like the constant in and out.
Hey, not too bad.
Oh, I just have to like keep doing the thing. Like I just have to keep pressing it. That's what it is.
The lighting is nice. It's been a while since I've sketched my room. Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want.
Of course.
Okay, got it.
So cool.
My room almost looks cool on this.
Almost.
Not an easy task. Good job.
Where it's like almost our way to minimize what we're talking about or what we're experiencing. So if I say it's almost cool, it's a way to take it from this level of coolness down to here, right? So it's like he can't admit that his art is actually good. So it's like he has to add the word almost. I'm sure that there are other words like that, but of course I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. Almost, sometimes, occasionally, like those are the kinds of things where it's like we're trying to minimize the goodness of it. And we do this automatically because of our perspective on the world. So if our perspective on the world is that we're not good enough, or never good enough, or some version of that,
so I better find some cash for tonight.
Then if we don't feel like we're good enough, then we're going to constantly be minimizing it, because it's like we can't admit to ourselves that we are good. It's like how we talk to ourselves about the world has to match up with our version of how we see ourselves. So if our version of how we see ourselves is not good enough, but what we see the world, if how we see the world is that we are good enough, we have to minimize how we see the world so that it's more tarnished and it matches this version of ourselves. And that's where that minimizing type language can come in. That's why we can say it was almost good, or sometimes, or whatever, like those kinds of things. Because these things have to line up in our head. Otherwise, we start having like cognitive dissonance, or we start getting... We start having conflicts about that and like how we see ourselves, basically. So if our dad went down here, I feel like it would be better to just like ask our dad rather than steal. Is our dad working in the dark?
All right, Dad.
Oh, no, he's through here.
Where do you put the blankets?
Oh, the blankets are down.
Can't believe Dad actually asked me to tag up this wall. Well, of course. He asked Daniel too.
Who cares? I mean, our character cares, but like, so the dad has kind of this idea of like, let's not do things in the dark. Let's not do things secretive. So like, I'd rather give you a wall that you can like tag up on purpose than have you do something illegal and tag it up and then get in fucking trouble. Ooh. More stuff to look at.
How long is he gonna keep all this shit?
I mean, shit. If it's like photo albums and shit from childhood, it's not shit, it's memories. And those memories come with emotions. And then when we're older, that's the kind of stuff that we may look at and cherish too.
Daniel destroyed our old nativity scene.
Mm.
Sorry, baby Jesus. Dad said we could go to Mount Baker this year. The trails are insane.
Blankets.
Thank God I don't have to take one of Daniel's.
He looks at his little brother like, Daniel. And like that could be like a just like a little brother thing, like, oh my God, why do you tag along with me? Oh my God, why don't you do your thing when like, you know, brothers tag along, younger brothers tag along with older brothers because they look up to them. But I guess yes, I know.
I better find some cash for tonight.
But I say that because I guess I point that out because I don't know if that's the case or if there's something else to it.
I'm sure Dad won't miss one blanket for the night.
I guess I could have looked around first. See if there were other options.
That you, Choco Thief?
Yeah, or it's me, Daniel. It's me, Daniel.
It's me, Daniel. Cool. Can you tell your big brother he's grounded tonight when you see him? Hey, since you're creeping around up there, can you pass me the wrench in the top red drawer over there?
Why are we
Sure.
grounded?
Can do.
Top red drawer. Oh, over here. Also, to be fair, Dad, is
there's
it?
no wrench here.
Yeah.
Ah, shoot. Must be somewhere else then. Take a look around. I know I left it nearby. It's a 16mm reversible flex wrench.
Jeez. That was definitely my plan for tonight. So, yeah. Hold on.
Sam came by the garage today. Told me to tell you hi for him.
How's this leg?
Well, you know, old fossils like us don't heal the way you do.
Remind me never to get old.
Hey, it beats the alternative.
Huh. Oh, so can we take more than one? Oh no, just one. Is it? It looked like a 16mm.
Is that it?
Hey, yes, that's the one. That was quick. So you did learn something from your old man after all.
Yeah.
All right, just let me tighten.
We also have learned that our dad isn't consistent with discipline, so just because our dad says that, I mean, like, this is what I mean by we learn from every experience. So when our dad says that we're grounded, if our dad is not consistent with discipline, then we learn that could mean something, or that could not mean something.
This. So, finally decided to come and join your old man under the hood, huh?
Yeah. Sure.
I know it's not your thing, but you gotta learn a trade. Art, athletics, engineering, I don't care. As long as you put your heart into it.
What's the point? Or I'm trying. Ooh. So our dad doesn't care what we do. So we could do art. And I guess I point that out because so much of the time I feel like art is looked down on. Our society often views science and math as like the good things. And so if we have an interest in art, I feel like that's often looked down on. So the fact that he specifically said art, I don't care, implies that we can do that. And that makes me wonder why we don't embrace that more, unless we are the ones deciding it's not good enough and therefore we shouldn't pursue it. Which then potentially gets us caught in this paralysis of not choosing anything. I also feel like I went into this like, there was the money upstairs. And I said, no, I won't choose the money upstairs. I'll like make this honest choice of going downstairs and talking to our dad about it. And then we go downstairs and then it's like, oh, by the way, you're grounded. I don't know if we're honestly grounded or if that was a joke too, to be fair. But that can be a really shitty thing too, and we decide to make this honest choice and then we get disciplined for it. Like we decide purposely to do the good thing and then we get in trouble for it. And that can be really discouraging because like we get taught that if we do the good thing, we'll get a reward for it. But when that doesn't happen, what we learn is, well, I shouldn't do the good thing anymore because I got in trouble for it last time. And this can happen in a variety of ways. But that's how I, like me as a player, that's how I'm feeling right now with this. Because I'm like, I chose the good thing and I'm grounded now. Like, I could have just fucking stolen the money. Right? And I find that to be an interesting dynamic that's being set up. What's the point, or I'm trying? I feel like if we choose what's the point, that's encouraging the negative thoughts even more. I feel like trying is the better option here.
I'm trying. I just don't know what direction to go.
You're only 16 years old.
That's fair.
You've got time to figure it out. Trust me, took me a while too.
And you happy with it? I mean, your job, living here?
Of course I am. We're doing great. Maybe one day when I retire, I'll go back to Mexico, to Puerto Lobos. But until then...
Oh, I've heard this one before.
I don't even know why I'm fixing you a sweet car for graduation.
You don't have to, or it's wicked. When we say something like you don't have to, that feels like refusing the good things. It's kind of like if somebody says something nice to me and I say, oh, no, no, no. It's like pushing the good things away, right? It is very nice of him to go out of his way to do a car as a graduation gift. That's an extravagant graduation gift. But if we don't feel good things about ourselves, we're not going to allow ourselves to accept that. And it can be really hard to make that mental shift from negative thoughts to positive thoughts. And sometimes it is a lot easier if we start by working on shifting our negative thoughts to like mediocre thoughts. That feels awful to say. But then our brain has an easier time making that shift from negative thoughts to mediocre thoughts, and then from mediocre thoughts to positive thoughts, because it's too big of a jump to have our brain go from negative thoughts to just flat out positive thoughts. Because if we do that, our brain is like, I'm sorry, I cannot accept those good things. But the negative thoughts to mediocre thoughts, our brain's like, yeah, all right, maybe I'll buy that. So I don't feel like choosing you don't have to is very helpful in this case. I feel like admitting that it's a good thing, admitting that it's wicked is more helpful mental health wise, I guess.
Ugh, come on. It's wicked. I'm just not used to driving.
You better get used to it, or you'll be taking your date to prom on the number 30 bus.
Like I'm going on tons of dates. Not when Daniel's cock blocking me the whole time.
What the fuck?
He's 9. He doesn't even know what cock blocking is. He looks up to you, Sean. Try and help him. It's what family is for. Things are kind of scary out there in this country right now.
Yeah. Oh, by the way...
Ha! I was wondering how long it'd take.
So, this idea that the dad is trying to encourage all of them to be a very close-knit family. Like, we all look out for each other. And that kind of makes sense for why that could be why he often asks Sean to help out with his brother. But he said the same thing that I said earlier, right? Like, younger brothers look up to their older brothers. Sometimes as role models. And sometimes it's just like a phase that they grow out of. And sometimes it's not. It depends on the family. Depends on the people. But this idea that, like, yeah, if he's 9 and Sean is 16, he's going to look up to him. He's not going to be purposely, like, trying to get in his way of, like, friendships or anything like that. It's just, like, he's fucking 9 and he wants to hang out with his brother. But when we are the older brother, we don't see it that way. We see it as, like, I want to go do cool teenage things. And, like, oh, I have to hang out with my brother, right? And, like, my friends don't want to hang out with my brother, right? That's how we often see it. I feel like this is the kind of thing that we look back on when we're adults and go, oh, yeah. But it's hard to see in the moment. And I feel like so many times in these conversations, we see Sean's negative thoughts pop up. There's always a yeah, but. It's like, yes, this car is good, but here's like that kind of thing, which again shows these negative thoughts.
You need money for the party tonight, right? Shh. Just be honest with me. No bullshit. Are you using this money to buy alcohol? Weed?
No. Yeah, probably, or just Halloween stuff. How honest do we want to be? We didn't choose the pipe. I didn't choose the pipe. I didn't choose the alcohol. So like I'm trying to make choices that are like not alcohol and not weed, but we don't know what the money's gonna be for. Just Halloween stuff feels like a lie though. So, and the dad specifically said, be honest with me, right? That seems to be the air, like the culture of this family that he's trying to create. Just be honest with me. So, yeah, probably feels like the most honest option.
I mean, yeah, probably. But we'll be partying at a house and nobody's driving home. I swear.
Well, everybody's got to get home somehow. But yeah, you and Lila better not get in any car with somebody who can't walk straight.
Holy shit, 40 bucks?
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, why not? You did a good job on the lawn. Plus, I appreciate that you didn't lie to me.
Thanks, Dad.
Fucking hell. Honesty got rewarded.
Just be careful. That's all I'm asking for, okay? I know what kind of crazy shit kids can get into.
And this idea that safety is far more important than everything else. So just be safe. Don't make mistakes that can't be taken back, right? Did you party a lot or don't worry about us? I mean, he's probably is going to worry, right? But I imagine he's probably going to hope that he's taught his kid enough that his kid can make good choices, right? Let's ask more about the dad. Did you party a lot?
When you were my age, did you party a lot?
Sorry. What happens in Mexico stays in Mexico. Now get out of here before I change my mind about that cash. And keep an eye on Daniel while you're home. Would you?
All right. Thanks, Dad.
Hey. Not so fast, Shawnee boy. Don't you think your papito deserves a hug?
You're gonna get grease all over that hoodie. Okay, or oh my god. Okay. I imagine this character would actually say, oh my god. Like, ugh, Dad, don't embarrass me. But I think he would reluctantly do it then. Okay.
Okay, have fun. But not too much.
I won't. Promise. Bye. Love ya.
I love you too, hijo.
Yeah, this is how I picture this family.
I bet Dad had a pretty wild teenagehood. Even though he won't tell. I would be fucked if I had to help Dad in the shop. It'll be weird having my own car. But then I could take Jen out. If she wants.
You have a lot of tools.
Damn. You can open a hardware store with all of this.
I mean, not really, but a lot of tools.
Running the garage was Dad's dream. I'm proud of him. Honestly.
It's a lot of hard work that goes into that kind of work, though.
Dad's had this forever. I'm glad he doesn't make us go to church. The saw almost took my thumb off once.
Fuck. So honesty did get rewarded.
Dad is actually kind of a secret geek. Maybe a nerd. Dad used to go see them all the time. Can old people be cool?
I mean, Doobie Brothers and Grateful Dead would probably say yes. Ah, woman's bike. Whose is that?
Dad should just sell that other bike.
We don't say whose it is. So I have a feeling that the woman's bike and the stuff in the old box is our mom's. Something happened to our mom,
Okay.
and we don't want to talk
Gotta
about
go
it.
back to the living room and load the backpack.
And that's why there's like that avoidance with it. Yeah, but we have to still watch our brother while we're home. That was kind of the deal, right? And I guess I kind of feel like if we were honest with our dad and our dad rewarded that honesty, I feel this urge as a player to listen to that? Like, to do what he asked? I don't want to be sneaky about it. Also, our honesty was very rewarded. We would have gotten $10 if we had just stolen the money. And our dad gave us 40 for being honest.
Finally ready to go. Time to Skype Lila on my laptop.
Ah, okay. I think I've looked at everything. We haven't checked in on our brother, though. We can try that. Nope. Okay, Bear's Lair. Oh, we can knock.
Dude, come on, open up.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Okay.
I mean, like, genuinely, I don't think we have a reason to go in here. I'm just curious.
What are you doing in there, Dr. Frankenstein?
You ate my Choco Crisps.
Don't be pissed. You always see the whole box. What's with the sisters?
You'll see, but not now. So don't come in.
The project? Okay, then. Or should we call 911? Wow, okay. Why don't we respect their privacy?
Okay, fine. Don't tell me. After all, I'm only your big brother.
That's not
He
a guilt
looks
trip.
after you and takes care of you.
Stop it. All I can say is, watch out for my costume in 3 days. This Halloween is gonna be awesome. Are you going to the party tonight at Eric's house? Will Lila be there?
Yes, and no. You can't go. Teenagers only.
I bet Lila would let me go. She's way nicer to me than you. Did she ask about me?
Wow. Our little brother definitely has a crush on our friend. I mean, like, as much as kids that age can, right? Like, I don't want to discount that, but I guess it feels different when we're 9 to have a crush versus, like, teenage crush and adult crush. But, like, he's definitely interested. Cheating on you or wants to marry you. But, like, our friend entertains it, too. It also kind of feels like that feels like the polite thing you do sometimes for a kid that age, too. Cheating on you or wants to marry you. So, do we let him down or do we encourage it? Shit, I don't know. I like, my urge is to say with whatever Lila would want. I guess Lila, but like the marry you part. Because Lila said boyfriend before in the text, but like, marrying feels a little more, let's say cheating on you. I guess that feels like what a brother would say.
I'm sorry, dude. She's cheating on you.
Shut up. And I don't even care if I can't go. Because I have secret stuff to do. Alone.
He was really
Of course
hurt
you
by
did.
that. Now I feel bad. Can I help you?
Daniel's always up to something. Wonder what's next.
He was really hurt by that. Damn. Okay. Laptop. Let's call Lila.
Oh, lower boy. Just give me a minute. Gee, where did I put the... hold on. Okay, hi. Did you get everything on your hand list?
It's all in my backpack, yeah. Dad hooked me up with some cash, so we're set for the night. In case we need anything else.
Or if you and Jen need anything else. Ooh la la. Okay, serious talk. What are you gonna say to Jen tonight?
Well, I don't know. Play it cool, talk about the gig last week, get to know her tastes.
Oh my god. You did rehearse your moves for tonight. You're totally into her.
She's super cool, or so what? Yeah, we did rehearse in the mirror. It was not very pleasant to watch. I suppose it's the point of rehearsing, right? To like get all that stuff out of our system, though. Rehearsing is not meant to be seen. She's super cool, or so what? So what feels more defensive? She's super cool.
Duh. Why do you think I'm freaking out? She's so super cool.
Yeah, You're super cute. Just be yourself. That's why she's into you.
Sean, I'm done. Look, I made zombie blood. It's corn syrup and food coloring. Hey, hi, Lila.
Get out of my room, Daniel.
I was just
Come on, man.
just
Just bugging the shit out of me again after I told you to knock? Yeah,
what?
I know. Anyway,
Sean, you're an asshole. What's your problem?
but
I want to see zombie blood if you don't.
You're right, sorry, or he's not always cute. Let's apologize.
sorry. I'll make it up to him. He knows I can be a dick. I'm just stressed out about tonight.
Oh, please. We're gonna have so much fun. Maybe tonight's the night.
Don't jinx me.
Jinx? I'm your lucky charm, bitch.
Okay. So when are you coming over?
I just have to hit up the momster for the car keys and hope she doesn't make me lie too much about the party. I'm already in trouble from last time.
This time, don't get caught.
It's like
Let
we
me see
can
that drawing.
fidget with things. Okay, or not, sorry. Yeah, let's show it off.
This might be my masterpiece.
Well, yeah. It's my portrait. Ooh,
So, like, our brother comes in, as younger siblings do. Didn't knock. I think it's funny how the younger brother had a lock, and we didn't. And we did, or if we did, we didn't lock it. And, like, shows shit off to someone that he admires too. Like, oh my gosh, Lila's on the computer, right? And then we're immediately like, fuck off. And so it shows a lot about their relationship too.
shit. Jen just posted her outfit for tonight
What?
on her wall. You should check it out. It might
Oh, I'm sorry.
get your attention.
No. You know what got my attention? Our 9-year-old sibling walking out onto the street alone. Where is he going alone and unattended? You are supposed to be watching him. There's no option to just leave this conversation.
Whoa. Her hair.
Whoa, indeed. I told you she was super into you, man.
What's her profile picture got to do with me?
Huh. You will see.
No, what's going on with her brother? Don't comment or lol or heart. Yeah, don't comment. Don't be a stalker. Not that
No
commenting is stalking.
reaction, No like, no nothing.
Hey, I don't appear like a stalker or something.
Okay, okay.
No, look.
Touché.
Look out the window. Look out the window. Look out the window.
Hold on, okay? Something's going on outside.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, the neighbor.
Look at my shirt, asshole!
What's the big deal? It's Halloween.
It's red dye
Hey!
on a white shirt.
Don't ever touch my brother!
No,
You hear
don't
me,
push!
Brett? Fuck you, Diaz. He got his fake blood shit all over my shirt. Look!
I told you, it was an accident. You better leave us alone.
No!
Oh yeah, go hide in your dad's garage. Pussies.
Really?
You think you own the block?
Question Daniel or confront Brett? Fuck. Like, no pressure. Absolutely no pressure. This doesn't feel like a big choice at all. I mean, I'm sure that this is one of those things where I'm sure that, like, both people had a part to play somewhat, right? We have a kid, unattended, with red cornstarch. Cornstarch is sticky, this way it looks like fake blood. But it's red food coloring, so, like, I don't think it'll come out of that shirt. But we also have a neighbor who has already decided that we're assholes and they hate us. So no matter what happens, they already hate us. Confront is a very strong word, though. Like, I don't think confronting an angry neighbor who decided they already hate us is a good idea. Like, as in, like, I think that would bring more consequences to us than just, like, backing away kind of a thing. Questioning our brother, I would much rather find out what happened, not accuse him. Like, that's how I see this. Yeah. I don't want to say it's his fault, but I want to find out what happened. And, like, the neighbor isn't going to give us accurate information. Oh, shit. Because her brother said it was an accident. But, like, what happened? Oh, her brother has it on his shirt, too. Question Daniel. It's not his fault. I'm not trying to accuse him, but, like, what happened? We can trust what our brother says more than this asshole.
Dude, did you get that blood on him?
Oh my god, not like that.
It was an accident.
God,
I
not like
swear.
that.
He's a fucking retard.
Oh my
See
god.
what happens when you don't listen? Dad told you to stay in the yard.
I know, Sean. I was just acting like a zombie and I forgot. I swear.
I swear. Where? Take the little baby back to his crib.
What?
Come on, Daniel. We're done.
Yeah, go back to daddy. Pussies. No wonder your mom bailed on you.
Whoa.
Ah!
Whoa! Sean, you hit him!
Get inside now.
Sean!
You're dead meat, bitch. You and your whole fucking family are going to jail.
That's not how that works.
Losers.
What's going
Fuck
on?
me. Daniel, get over here.
Sean, is he hurt?
Okay. Okay, step away. Now.
Calm down, officer.
Shut up. And step back.
My god.
On the ground. Now.
Really? Is
Hey,
the
wait.
gun necessary?
This guy was
He started
beating up my
it!
little
On the
brother.
ground. Now.
The gun is
Hands behind
not
the-
necessary.
This is fucking bullshit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sean, what's Get on the happening?
No!
Sir.
Dad, we didn't do
Sean,
anything.
be quiet.
I swear.
Officer,
Dad!
listen.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Daddy!
Be quiet.
I want to go home!
They're good kids, officer.
Don't move.
I'm sure they didn't do
I
anything.
said don't move.
Stop this!
Didn't
Daniel,
do anything.
it's gonna be all right.
On the ground.
Oh, fuck. No way. No. Daniel. Hey. Come on. Daniel, come on. We gotta go. Now.
Like it wasn't their fault. But it doesn't mean the cops would see it that way. Story-based game that highlights player choice. Your actions and decisions will have consequences that impact the world around you and your brother. Choose wisely. Near Mount Rainier, Washington, 2 days later. That's so sad. That gun was not necessary. It's so traumatic for both of them.
No, man. We can't stop here. We gotta keep going. No pouting, okay? Come on.
But, my feet really hurt. These shoes suck. And we've been walking for 4 days.
What? Only 2. Don't even try that shit.
And my back hurts from sleeping under that stupid bridge.
Yeah, so does mine. I was there too. Just knock it off.
You wouldn't get it.
I hate it when you act like this.
He's a kid. I mean, so are you. Just an older one.
This is how people camp in the woods. It's not like being at home or in your room. This is a real adventure, right? So, come on. Let's hit the trail. Seriously.
People camp by choice, though. This isn't choice.
Where's Dad?
Daniel, come on. We gotta go.
Why isn't Dad with us, Sean? Doesn't he want to go camping too?
Yes, but I told you that he can't. I told you. Okay?
Okay.
Does he know that
But I'm so sick of walking.
it's dead?
I just wish I was back in my room.
I know. Hey, at least we don't have to go to school on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Look, everybody's gonna be so stoked when they find out how far you walked.
Really? Really? I bet Dad would be too. Do you think we walked, like, maybe 100 miles?
Probably 200. Feels like it.
Ooh, awesome possum. But next time, Dad better get me a good pair of shoes, like yours.
Dude, a Bigfoot doesn't need good shoes.
I'd rather be a wolf. Ow! We could be wolves.
Yeah, that works. Just work on that how. Hey, you know what? Let's see if you can walk the whole way without complaining once. Huh?
Like, you don't whine too?
I don't whine. I tag your ass and run. You're it.
No way! Not fair!
Whatever.
Okay, I'm a zombie, and I'm gonna eat you! Blah!
Shit, what a start. Something traumatic and scary happens. And how do we deal with it? Especially when we're kids. And something unfairly traumatic. That was not right. And it doesn't mean that the world is fair and equal and just. But how do we handle that? Because this isn't like long-term thinking, right? Like this isn't like a plan. Like, are the cops going to be after them? Across state lines, suddenly it's a federal thing, like... Or is it something that's just like so unknown because of the force that hit everything that nobody's after them? How do they handle this? So sad. Which also shows the character building, because it wouldn't have mattered so much if we didn't know as much as we did about the family.
What's that sign?
Trout Spring Trail.
Are we there yet?
Dude, stop. You know what? You're not allowed to say that. Ever again.
Yes, sir.
You'll be the first one to know when we get there, okay? I'm tired and hungry too. Listen, this looks like a perfect place to camp out. I bet we're not the first people to stay the night.
Camping
It's
implies
creepy.
voice.
There's nobody out here. We didn't even see any cars.
We're gonna camp here. I'll look out for you.
Also, like, wouldn't people see them if they drove by? If they did drive by?
Oh, look!
Oh, there's a car.
Man, it's so dirty.
Oh, an abandoned car?
A car out here?
Hmm,
Hope the driver
I
isn't
see
around
something.
watching us.
what is that?
What do you find?
Check it out. There's a chunky Choco Crisp bar on the dashboard.
So we can
Yeah,
steal
I see
it.
You know I love Choco Crisp bars. I haven't had one in a million years.
Yeah, right. More like 2 days ago.
Come on. Can we please get one when we stop next? Please?
Let's take this one, or I promise. Oh, shit. So do we want to teach our... I almost said son. I mean, I guess the feeling is there, but, like, not literally. Do we want to teach our brother to steal? And that stealing is okay. Because, again, we learn from every experience, right? Like, we're teaching our brother what's right or wrong at this point. Like, we're the only family that he has. But there's also this element of survival at a certain point, too. And how do we balance that? And how do we justify these things, too? Right? At this point, is saying that this is for survival a justification, or is it a literal thing? We can't know. Candy bars don't feel like literal survival. Let's say I promise.
I promise.
Yeah,
And you can wash it down with a frosty root beer later, okay?
but I'm starving.
Just don't eat me.
I wonder how long people have been here that the car is dusty inside.
Welcome to Nowhere, Washington. Yay.
Black Bear Forest. It's like there's this animal theme now, right? Because now the loading and saving things are little wolves, and like the thing of like practicing howling and the little animal symbols on the map. We can talk to our brother about it.
Now we can see where we are. Cool. There's a river nearby.
A river? Are we gonna go swimming?
No, duh. It's way too cold for your skinny butt.
Okay.
Isn't it October though? So isn't it gonna get cold soon? Stir.
Let's just hope that doesn't happen while we're here.
Trail damage. Some trails have been blocked by a landslide. Well, that's not great. Do we want to discuss everything with our brother?
There must have been a big-ass storm.
Ooh, landslide. Doesn't sound good.
Should be fine. I'm sure there's no bear around here.
Keep food out of sight. Please lock all vehicles. Bear alert. Bears can get into your car. So, like, if we had taken the candy bar, is that what they would have happened? Is a bear?
I don't know, I guess they missed that car.
What if the owners come after us? And they're hunters.
You're too little to hunt. We're cool.
We didn't take anything either. So, like, what would they come after us for? Looking at their car? Ooh, you looked at my car.
Dad showed me how to read these when I was 8.
Oh.
I hope we don't...
Daniel,
I nerd.
check out this mark on the tree.
What is that? Graffiti?
Not exactly. It's called a trailblaze, and people used to put them up to give directions.
Like GPS?
Yeah, sure. Just slightly more ancient.
Awesome! Let's follow it.
Interrupted that
If only Dad
conversation.
was here. Stop thinking about that.
Sean, look. Gross.
You-
Roadkill.
Oh. You can't force yourself to not think about that, though. Like, that is... If your mom is already gone, your dad is, like, your person. Now he's gone. And he was gone in a super traumatic way, too. And you have had 2 days. There's no time to really process it. And I imagine for Sean, there's this huge thing of, like, I can't allow myself to think about it because I have to take care of my brother. Like, now I'm the parent. Like, he already was kind of put in that role before, but now he is that role. He's the only one.
Like anybody's gonna pay in the middle of nowhere.
Money doesn't grow on trees. Please support your park self-service pay station. $3 per vehicle per day to purchase a daily pass. Remove vehicle envelope from dispenser box. Place $3 in the envelope for each day you plan to park. Deposit the envelope with fee into pay box. So are we gonna steal?
Could take a quick peek.
How do we justify this too? Well, our brother isn't around. I guess that
It's
helps.
not fair.
No.
Could take a quick peek.
Let's look.
Damn.
Nope. Let's
This
not.
is gonna be a bitch.
Oh, we can take a rock and break it open.
Hey. I thought we were going to camp.
Yes. Keep looking over there. Don't look at me
Sean?
doing crimes.
Fuck it.
Sean?
Oh, damn it. Look somewhere
What
else.
are you doing?
Nothing?
Just taking a little peek inside.
But are we allowed to?
Nope.
It's a box in the middle of the woods. Nobody cares.
Oh, damn it. That's justifying.
Ah, shit. Don't worry. It's empty.
So we did all of that
course.
for nothing. That means they didn't park. Or they didn't pay, assholes. There's a part of me that really wants to see if I can go steal that candy bar now. As payment, I can't.
Oh man. I'm so hungry for Choco Trips now.
I'm sorry, did you
I hope
cough?
there'll be plenty at the net store.
No, I'm sorry, did you cough? You're not allowed to cough and, like, get sick while we're playing Boxcar Children. That's all I need.
How? No reception in this shithole.
Don't get lost.
Come on, Daniel. The sun is going down.
Oh, there's a bathroom.
Man, people don't even read the signs.
Phil is not a septic tank. I feel like I've seen these at, like, every outdoor restroom thing. Please respect the park. Yep, that also sounds like an outdoor poop place.
Man, we haven't seen one of these for miles.
You gotta go?
Okay, dude. You have to use the bathroom?
No. It smells real bad.
Well, yeah.
No shit. Seriously? You better go now.
I don't have to go. Jeez. Can I just pee on a tree?
Yeah, it's not pee we're talking about. It's safer in here or okay. It's safer in here? Because, I mean, like, yeah, but it's not the pee that we're talking about here.
As long as you don't mind the poison ivy on your balls.
Seriously?
Well, maybe I'll go. But don't let me get stuck in there.
Stuck.
Don't worry. I'll call the force plumbers if you fall in.
Yuck. This is disgusting. So gross. These are worse than the ones at school.
Yeah, it's probably like a hole in the ground.
Especially after you use it.
Sean, look how big these trees are.
That's only because they need the sun. Besides, they'll protect us from the rain.
What if they don't? What if they attack us?
Aren't you Mr. Minecraft? Or it's like Lord of the Rings. Ooh, Lord of the Rings, our dad's thing.
Hey, you watched Lord of the Rings with Dad like 100 times. Here's a chance to go on a real adventure. With me.
So I'm like Frodo? And you're Sam?
Well, I was thinking more like Aragorn. You know, brave, strong, good looking.
No way, Jose. You're Sam. Sam. And we have to find a secret cave so we can hide from the orcs.
Okay. Sam I am.
I mean,
After you, Master Daniel.
isn't Sam the real, like, hero?
Whoa. That place is huge.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
What does that one say?
It says that this is a good place to stop. Holy shit. I don't know what I was expecting, but not that. That is so sad. If we want to talk about like social commentaries too, like this game, I believe, came out before 2020, or the major protests that 2020 brought, the attention that that brought to defunding the police. This idea that, you know, how when a gun is drawn, it could be impacted by race. And also how safe we see police, right? And our instinct to see them as safety or to run. You know, that's definitely like a social commentary that we can see with this. But even putting that aside, this kind of series of unfortunate events and how accidental deaths, talking about the neighbor, right? Like, and how traumatic that would be. But then to see someone die like that in front of us, someone who's not involved with what even happened. But then to not feel like we can allow ourselves to like deal with that. There's so much that's going on. It's so incredibly sad. I feel so bad for these characters. I feel like at this point, I don't even know like what else more to say. I really hope that, of course, things turn out well for them. Like, that's my hope. It's to see how things play out. But I would love to hear your thoughts on the video and the game, and I will see you next time.